Hello everybody, Jake here. Welcome to the video, welcome to the channel if you're new. We've got the third episode of our Lille Legends series. In the last video we played our first match of the season. Since then I said we'd get up to the Lyon game, which we have done, and as you can see we've been doing pretty well. We're sitting pretty comfortably in the league, around where we wanted to be, top 3 spots currently, but we are playing Lyon, as I did mention, who are one position below us, only 2 points behind us, so whoever wins basically gets into the top 3. We're up there with some of the teams we expected to be up there with, PSG of course out in front, and Monaco. However, if we do win, we're only 2 points off PSG. Add on to that our Europa League group so far, we've been doing pretty good. We're sitting comfortably in there. I've been using a rotation team in there. When it comes to crunch time, I will use a better team, and I'm sure we'll easily qualify from that group, hopefully in top position. We were actually 4th seeds from that group, so technically we're meant to be the worst team, but I think it's pretty clear to see that we are up against not bad teams, but teams that we should be expecting to beat. Since you last saw us, we've been performing really well. You saw us win at 2-1, I believe, against Saint Etienne. Since then, we smashed Bordeaux. We lost to Nice, and I think that was a bit of my fault because I wasn't paying that much attention to the match. We then beat Montpellier, Strasbourg, drew to Metz 2-2, beat Rennes, then we beat PSG away 2-1, which was great. And then other than that, pretty much all wins other than one draw with a rotation team against Victoria Pleasant in the Europa League. So I think we've been doing really well. If we go to competitions and then go to League 1 Uber Eats, we can see that the top goal scorer in the league is one of our players, Jonathan David. So we've been performing really well, and the best player in the league with 8 assists already is Aaron Martin, the left back that we signed, valued at 4.5 stars now. We brought him in for £12 million. He's played 8 games, 8 assists, 4 player of the matches with a 7.81 average rating. He has been really good for us in this system and is probably our best player. So before we get into the match today against Lyon, I'd like to ask you guys if you can smash the like button. That would mean a lot. The videos are doing absolutely amazing at the minute. If we can go for 40 likes again, that would be insane. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button if you are enjoying the videos. Last time I made a video was a few days ago. We were aiming for 1,250. Now we're aiming for 1,350. So that's the next aim. If we can get there, that'll be awesome. And as always, I've mentioned it before, but if you want to get involved in the comments, I love interacting with you guys. Whether it's about the matches, whether it's about the save, whether it's about Football Manager or real life football or absolutely anything, I don't really mind. I love getting involved with you all, and that is also why we've created the Discord for us guys to talk in. There's not many of us there at the minute, but for the guys who are there, I think we're all pretty much enjoying it. We just chat every now and then about real life football usually, so if you want to join that, the link to that is also in the description. So with that being said, I think I've said everything I need to. Here's the team that we are using today to play against Lyon. Hopefully this is quite a quick, concise video. I know a lot of you guys like that about our series here, that we do them quite quickly, only one match, done within 10 minutes, and then you can move on, do whatever you want with the rest of your day. So here is the team. We are going for Magnan in goal, who has done pretty well for us so far. Selic at right back with Font and Ahmed Hozic, who both of them have been in very good form in the air from corners, picking up an odd goal every now and then for us. We've got Aaron Martin at left back, obviously the star player of our season so far. Renato Sanchez and Boubacar Soumaré, who have formed a really good central midfield partnership. Then we've gone for Timothy Weah, who's got into the team ahead of Jonathan Bamba purely on performances recently, with Yachi in the attacking midfield role, with Ikone on the left wing and David up front. I want to see a bit more from Ikone recently. He is doing pretty well, but when we started the save, he was meant to be like the best player in the team. I don't think he's reached them levels yet. When he goes inside, Aaron Martin is the one that actually takes over on the left, and he is doing way better. So this is the team. I think Lyon is going to be a tough match. Yeah, 2 substitutes outside the match squad. Who really cares? But yeah, hopefully you are enjoying the series so far. I'm really enjoying making it. Hopefully you are enjoying like all the new things, like the new camera for the first time at the start of a series. We had it for a few episodes at the end of the Chelsea series, but it's just nice to have it at the start now. So when people do go and watch episode 1, they'll see a lot better quality, I hope, and therefore will want to stick around. But here is the first highlight of the game, and it's a Lyon corner from Ouar that goes in, and I think that was Marcelo. Just headed the ball over. PSG, we can see there, are smashing it, 4-0 up against Lorient. I assume that game's done because there's no way they scored 4 goals in 10 minutes. But what I've enjoyed so far about our Lille team is that they're definitely going to prove me wrong in this game now that I've said it. We dominate every match, like possession-wise, even against PSG, we dominate and we create the most chances. When we do lose, it's usually because of something silly. So I'm happy with the way we are playing. I also don't know why this is here since the update. I can't really get rid of it. This is the first video I've recorded gameplay-wise since the January update, and I know they made some changes to the match engine. Not really sure how to get rid of this yet, but I will try and get rid of it because it does take up quite a lot of the screen. So yeah, Magnan has done something crazy there, but it's a great ball from him to Ikone. Surely we're not going to get a goalkeeper assist like that. I wish Ikone had scored then, because Magnan played an absolutely brilliant volley, basically cut through the whole of the Lyon team with one pass. That is what we like to see. Really think we've built a good squad here at Lille, should I say, wrong team. We've got a good squad that we already inherited. We added a few players to it, like Ahmed Hozic. Oh, I keep pronouncing that wrong. The centre-back who's probably going to be the future of our back line. I've got to learn how to say his name. And yeah, I think we're really building strong for the future, as well as using the talents that we have in the team already. Aaron Martin, for example, is a very good signing, considering we wanted to keep Braderick at left back, but he got bought by Tottenham for the same price we bought in Aaron Martin, and how he's the league's best player, like 0.2 average rating ahead of Neymar, which is crazy in Football Manager. The highlights ticked on for quite a while and nothing really happened. I stopped commentating because I was like, why is it recording this? But who knows, maybe we are building up to something. And Izakone again, going through the middle to Jonathan David, who admittedly a lot of his goals are penalties, but he is starting to add a few more goals to his game now. And there is the first one, Renato Sanchez cutting through the Lyon defence with a split pass, and David finishes very nicely past the Lyon goalkeeper. I keep forgetting which team we are. David, look, played it back to Sanchez. Great ball back from Sanchez first time. David used his pace to get on the end of it. And we are 1-0 up after half an hour from a pretty dominant performance, both possession-wise and in terms of creating chances. They had the early chance from the corner, did Lyon, but other than that, we've been solid, and I'm very happy with how we are performing. If we can keep this up throughout the season, I'll be very happy, because I originally aimed to hopefully get in the top 3. I think from what I've seen so far, this team has the quality to be second place, solid second place, and to keep up with PSG for the majority of the season, I hope, while also challenging maybe for the Europa League first season. That would be a brilliant season for me. I thought we'd maybe win the Champions League in 5 or 6 seasons. With the squad we've got here, if we can get close to winning League One and possibly win the Europa League, which I know is a long way off just yet, I think that's a very, very good sign of things to come. The thing about this team is they're so young that they're all going to get better, so that's what we're looking forward to. And while we go into the second half now, we've been playing pretty well. I've got to say what I always do, a massive thank you to you guys. The fact that every time I record a video, we're talking about a completely new milestone or a completely new like target, just because the channel has grown so quick. It means the world to me. There was people here. I was making my Vitesse series a few months ago, the end of FM20. I was loving making that, and that was to about 30 viewers, 20 viewers, which I thought is like the peak. And here we are, like a video within 2 or 3 days will get 200 views, and that is absolutely insane to me still. Obviously, that does come with the territory of being an FM scout, I suppose. But even with that, it just means the world to me. And I think it is time to make some changes. We're 1-0 up at Lyon. I hope we can keep that up. I think we're going to have to bring off Yakshi. He hasn't had the best game. Thiago Almada hasn't really settled in too well to our team just yet, but it's okay. We're going to bring off Weah for Jonathan Bamba. We are going to bring off Selic because he's on a booking and isn't having the best game. And we do have Antonio Valencia on the bench, of course. Ikone will come off for Arujo. And then we have one more sub, which I think we'll just not use, and we'll save it just in case someone breaks their leg or something. So that's the team we're going to go for now. A lot of our young talent coming on, other than Valencia, of course. But yeah, I'm very happy with this squad. Everywhere we're stacked position-wise, like Emil Smith-Rowe we bought in to be cover in the January window, the summer transfer window, sorry. And he hasn't even touched the squad yet. So very happy with this. Let's get these substitutions in play. There we go. Very excited for the January arrival of Matthias Arezzo as well. I think he'll be very good for our squad. Hopefully we do get one more highlight, else that would have just been a waste of time doing all them substitutions. And here is Aaron, who keeps getting so many assists from the left-back position because he is on corners. He does put on some good balls too, but he gets so many assists from corners because Ahmed Hozic and Font are so good in the air. Font, the 36, 37-year-old centre-back, captain in our club, plays pretty much every game without fail, doesn't get tired, and he's gone and scored what should be the winner in the match there. That's 2-0 up against Lyon, a very good result considering we are also away. And yeah, this is solidified in my mind. I know it's very early on to say this, we're probably about 10 games into the season, but it's solidified in my mind that we are top 2. I think we can definitely challenge for top 2. That's what I'm going to expect and aim for. If we don't get that, I'm not going to be absolutely frustrated, but I think we can do it. I think we're better than Lyon. I think we're better than Monaco. PSG obviously is very debatable. They've got a very good squad, but I think we can do it. I think we can definitely overtake PSG within 2 years, 3 years if I make the right signings and bring the right players in. So I'm very happy with what we're doing here very early on, and it doesn't even require me doing too much. I think the squad here is so strong that I think we're always going to do well. And here is Magnan, hopefully just to run the game out now, keep a clean sheet, which we have been struggling with every now and then. We do concede quite late on. So a clean sheet would be nice considering we have made some changes. And it looks like we're going to get it. There's 30 seconds left. Amari Gray for Lyon. They signed him on deadline day, I believe, for like £10 million. In real life, he has gone to Leverkusen, which does bring me on to the fact that we don't have a January transfer update in here. We will have a match engine changes, but you have to start a new save for the new player database to come into play. So we won't be seeing Makuku in the save or anything like that. But very happy with that performance. A 2.7 XG. Dominant, no real like penalties or anything else like that would really raise XG, but we can see we are now sitting second in the league, way off in goal difference behind PSG, but 2 points ahead of Monaco and 2 points behind PSG, who we've already beat away from home. So I'm buzzing with this. Top 3 Champions League next season, money into the club, and then sign players based on that. I think we can definitely do that. Really happy with the way things are going. If we do look at competitions and then go to schedule, why do I have to go to competitions first? I don't know. But if we look at where we could potentially bring it back, I think just before the January transfer window, we can see how we're getting on if we need any changes to the squad. Maybe I'll bring it back for Lens, because you could just see us banging loads of goals against them. But we'll see. I'll decide. It'll be something around here. Lorient, Rems, Lens, whichever seems like an easier game, or a game where we've got something to talk about. So I think with that being said, guys, that will be the end of today's video. Very quick one, very concise one, an easy, solid win for us. I say easy. I think it was. Lyon didn't really show up very well. If they did, then that means even more because our Lille team dominated them away from home. And yeah, just really happy with the series so far and all your support on it. Do keep the support coming in if you want to. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below, whatever you want to do. But just thank you for watching, and every view counts and it means the world to me. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Stay safe and goodbye.